Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
Starting to pick up.
Yep. Well, that'll be great on live, on a podcast.
Hey, we may lose one of these canopies. There it goes.
Oh, boy.
I knew that was going to happen.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Yeah, you're live, Irma. Welcome. What's up, Irma? How you doing? We got you. Hey, we're tapped into your computer there too, where you work. We can actually see you on video. I hacked your computer. So beautiful earrings today, Irma. You're always beautiful. Very nice.
You're so silly.
Hello. 1, 2, 3. Check. Hello. Hello, Denise. 1, 2. Hello. 1, 2. Hello. How are you? Hello. Hello. We wanted to start the show kind of a weird way today.
Can y'all hear me?
Karen, yes. Hello.
Okay.
Hello. Karen, hello.
Hi.
I think everybody's.
How you doing?
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey.
Do you ever say doing or during?
She says
I
Durn.
kind of like during sometimes.
She
Like,
says how you doing.
what y'all doing today, man? Not much, man. Just waiting on this eclipse,
Oh my gosh. Hey, Mom and them.
I wanted to bring that up.
Actually, Mom and M hash during.
I knew that Karen would want to talk about the eclipse today.
Are we on live?
We are.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we're live.
Today's Rob's birthday. Happy birthday. We're changing the subject.
Oh, you didn't say anything bad. You didn't say anything bad. At least I don't think.
I thought we were still waiting.
No, we're here. We're here, Karen. Karen don't ever say nothing. Karen's a sweetheart, so good to see you, Karen.
Yes,
Denise
good to
is a
see you.
sweetheart,
Good morning. And happy birthday, Rob.
Thank you.
Glad to be here with you on your birthday.
There's an old rap song. Denise, you ready for this one?
Okay,
You remember?
Go, Rob.
You remember
It's your birthday.
It's pretty good. You remember back in the day, Notorious B.I.G., Juicy? It was all a dream.
Yeah.
I used to read Word Up magazine. Well, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So there was a line in this. See, and we're going to have Connor Woods on in a moment. Poor Connor's like, man, these guys really do.
He's thinking, I'm going to leave now.
Yeah.
If I have to sing.
Let me make sure that, the audio's
His
okay.
Cool in the game.
So there was
Celebrate.
there was a legitimate verse in that song, Karen. You'll like this one. It used to say, birthdays was my worst days. I gotta be careful. Now we
What? As soon as you said who it was, I was like,
okay. That wasn't a bad word. It just, I got a lisp. Okay, it goes, birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne when we thirsty.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it was a good song. One of the best rap songs of all time.
Really?
I'm surprised you don't know that one.
Maybe I do. I just didn't know the words. I don't know.
There was another
If you heard
line
it,
in
you
that.
would
Super
recognize
Nintendo, Sega Genesis, when we were dead broke, man, we couldn't picture this.
You have to have heard this
It's
song.
one of
Who
the best-
sings it?
Notorious,
Is this?
Notorious B.I.G.?
Oh, okay. Then I probably have.
And,
yeah.
then, and then there's another line in there. Yeah, I was thinking like pool, Saturday, Sunday pool parties. Of course, this was y'all's jam, Karen. You just probably did, you know.
I
sure
know
it's
about
been
Big
on.
Papa.
Yeah.
I know that one.
One of the other best lines of that song, it was something like, "My phone bill about 2 G's flat. No need to worry, my accountant handles that." See, they're just so creative, right?
My goodness.
And it wasn't, so much hip hop music nowadays is about just bad stuff. This was kind of a good song.
Yeah.
If you don't know, now you
Now you
know.
know.
It was just,
But it was a whole song. Now it's just like
Just words. Just, yeah,
lucky if
that
you get
don't
a
make
full
any
verse.
sense.
like Tupac had the song Changes. I thought that was a really good rap song. It's talking about the struggles that his family and he went through. It was a good song. And I'll never forget when Coolio came around.
Oh, I liked Coolio.
Coolio.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get down. You know that one.
Yes, I know that one.
But it was funny when he came out with Gangster's Paradise.
I like that song.
All the mamas
Oh, yeah.
thought, finally, a rap song that my children can listen to that's clean. Because it was.
yeah, that one was.
And that was like his segue in
Yeah.
to get into the hearts of the parents. And then, once the mamas heard it, they were like, oh, okay, you can listen to them all you want. And then the next song, it was all downhill from
And
there.
then there was a
Yeah.
movie, remember?
didn't see
Who
that.
was, yeah, it
Michelle
was
Pfeiffer.
called, yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer. She was a teacher in a,
That
like,
was the thing.
LA
She was
somewhere
in the
where it
video.
was, yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Was it
yeah.
like a...
It's a movie about
Her being a
bad kids and
Was
in
it-
a gangster neighborhood in a Brad Patter town in Los Angeles, I think. And yeah.
Was it called Gangster's Paradise?
Yep, it was.
Wow.
You need to watch it.
Have I disclosed to y'all man, I don't really care. Bridget's dad walked in on me one time watching Lifetime Channel, and he shook his head, and he's like, dude, come on.
What you were watching something else. I mean,
But I don't know if I've
Usually
ever...
that story goes. A different way.
yeah.
I don't know if I've ever disclosed this to you guys before, but look, I got an inkling for the Lifetime Channel.
I mean, on a Sunday.
I love the Lifetime channel myself.
I love those
so
corny movies. Bridget's mom
Yes.
and I will sit down and watch those movies.
I could waste a whole day watching nothing but back-to-back Lifetime.
Hallmark movie. Poor Connor's like, what did I get into on this show, man? He's going to be here in a minute. By the way, Connor Wood's joining us here in a few moments. But no, the Hallmark Channel around Christmas time, I mean, it warms your heart.
Oh yeah.
Well, yesterday afternoon, I guess the babies were sleeping. They were taking a nap, and we had went to church, found a new place to eat, by the way. We always support local, but we like to get outside of town once in a while. Found a place called the Whistle Stop Cafe in Conroe. Man, it was good. They had the best, I don't know how, I was telling Connor this while ago, I said, I don't know how you can ever have the best fried pickles, but man, those were the best, the perfect temperature. They weren't super greasy. You've ever had fried
Or
pickles?
super salty.
Yeah,
Sometimes
salty
they're
or
really too
greasy.
salty. Yeah.
Best I've ever had in my life. And then I ended up having a burger. It was really good. Braylon had like a children's breakfast. It's great food. So by the way, Whistle Stop. And I was like, why do they call it Whistle Stop? I didn't even pay attention that you drive over a railroad across 45. Yeah, and so when we walk out, the train goes by. Braylon starts screaming, ah! She did not like that train because it's right there.
Yeah.
So anyways, well, hey, welcome in. We are here, episode 249, and we're feeling fine.
On April the 8th, and it's Rob's birthday. It's Deanna Irwin's birthday.
yeah.
So if you see them around town, give them a shout out.
You won't see me around as soon as the show's over.
He's going to the eclipse.
Vamonos, muchachos, is what my dad used to say. So we are at it. No, it's kind of cool because it worked out. I was so excited. Well, here's the deal. When I was in Fargo, I was really disappointed because I found out that the eclipse was going to be on my birthday, and I told Brad, I said, we're not going to be here. We'll be in Fargo because we hadn't moved. We didn't think we were going to move back. And then whenever we decided,
You were keeping up with the eclipse way back when you were in Fargo?
only because NASA had mentioned the date, and I was like, that's my
okay.
birthday. I'll never forget that because it was on my birthday. But we weren't in the path of totality. And I've talked to a lot of these science guys. I've talked to a lot of these science guys that are real big eclipse chasers. There's even a group
Yes.
on social media. There's 30,000 people on Facebook in the eclipse chasers
Yep.
group. But if you're at 99.9% totality, they say it's not even worth it. You have to be in the total zone of totality to experience. One guy was telling me, once you experience it 100%, you never, ever, ever want to be where it's just a little bit of an eclipse anymore.
Huh.
And so today, even though it's raining and cloudy and all that, this one guy was telling me that if it's not rainy and there's just some low to mid-level clouds, when the eclipse happens, those clouds may actually dissipate. One person had experienced that firsthand because the sunlight immediately, there's a lot of cooling that goes on and the clouds will dissipate. And I was like, that's pretty cool. The real reason I'm going to Georgetown is because Bridget is, she's starting to kind of wind down on the milk production for the baby. I don't know if that's the right way.
That's news we all needed to know.
Milk production.
So sorry, sweetheart.
Production has slowed.
Yeah,
Production's at an all-time low right now.
The economy's trying to get back on track, but it's a little bit off
we
right
can't
now.
be doing that in this economy right now.
Yeah, high interest rates are still hitting
Yes.
us. But full disclaimer is we have a friend who has been so generous to help us a couple of times, and she overproduces, and so she's got a bunch of frozen milk. So that's really why I'm going to Georgetown today. I'm on a milk run. The things you'll do for your wife and your baby.
The milk and the eclipse.
Yep. So it tied in perfectly. So I was telling my mom I was going to go by my mom's house, but I still may go by there afterwards. But a really good friend of mine, Joshua Harris at the Oak Ridge Disciple House, they're having out at their disciple house. It's a recovery house. Great guy, and we'll have him back on the show sometime. But they are having a little get together starting at 11. The totality is going to be at like 1:36. Here's the cool thing: even if it's cloudy, and I talked about how the clouds could dissipate, but even if they don't, they said you still need to experience it even if it's cloudy because it will get midnight dark.
Really?
Even with
so
the cloud
it won't
cover.
happen here, though, right? It won't get dark here.
I think here we're like 95%. So
That seems like a pretty high number.
It seems like it, but the sun is so powerful that it's still going to be light.
Okay.
Now, it may dim a little bit. It's kind of like when you have your smart lights at home and you tell Google, okay, Google, take the lights down to 50%. That may be what it's like, Karen.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, by the way, you need
I
to
don't.
get that. Karen,
They're either on or off
I bet
at my house.
I bet anything, because we know Karen loves cats, and you have the most high-tech cat litter box. We talked
I
about
do
it on the
have
show.
one of those, yes.
I bet that thing could connect to Google if you read into it.
Probably it could, yeah.
It's like, okay, Google, tell me my cat's last bathroom, and it'll tell you.
Well, the app tells me that.
Yeah.
It tells me when it's full. It tells me which cat went in it, how long they were in there.
The acidity.
Yeah.
And if it's healthy or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? I'm not making fun. I think
Yeah.
this is the world we live in. Denise, we got it going on.
The things Connor's going, what kind of show did I get involved in?
Talking about milk, cat
Find
litter.
something like that for the clinic.
Yeah.
You don't have to do so much work.
Yeah, right.
You know what?
Tell me, go pee in that box over there.
All right, with that, we hope all of you have a very wonderful and blessed Monday. No, we do want to welcome you, and we are episode 249. Big thanks to Paul Oldie of the Gallery for helping us with this space, and also Elliot Hersley. Oh, Paul, by the way, we love you, man. Paul, I've been waiting on you to comment. We have a wooden sign that Jamie Saucier made that literally says, "We love you, Paul." Connor, do you mind grabbing?
Awesome.
Sorry, I'm gonna put Connor to work here before we have him on real quick. So, someone made this sign. Thank you, man. Someone made this sign for Paul.
Oh, that's so pretty.
That's cool.
Here, Denise, can you showcase
love
that?
it.
Yeah, Paul, we've been waiting on you to acknowledge this live. And let's go. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. We've been waiting to acknowledge Paul live on the show, and he still has not hopped on to see this.
I'll be darned.
So, Paul.
Yeah, that's a really pretty sign. Very
Paul,
nice.
I owe Paul rent money today, so I'll give him the rent money and I'll put it in his chair. So, but we love you, Paul. So big thanks to Paul Holy of the Gallery for providing the space. We wouldn't be here also without Elliot Herzlich of Elliot's Jewelers online at elliotsjewelers.com. Elliot, by the way, came out with a beautiful solar eclipse jewelry piece that he custom made.
Yes, saw those.
Laura had one on. She was on the show a while back. She had a beautiful. I was like, man, that is incredible.
Yeah.
But you can find out more information about him online at elliotsjewelers.com. And, of course, we absolutely could not be here without our foundation sponsors. And on a Monday, it is our friends from Walker County Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union. They're not a bank. They are your financial experts. They're going to get you set on the right way. They give back so much to the community. Other events were happening and saw y'all's logo plastered all over those as well. And that's what you guys do. It's all about
been
giving
busy.
back.
Yes.
So,
This
Denise,
month is busy for sure.
Is that like you, Denise? Are you the ones like who gets behind the marketing of all these things? Is
I'm still the marketing coordinator as well. So yeah.
You're like the marketing coordinator / loan officer / slash. Karen, you're kind of that way too, right?
Yeah.
Slash
yeah.
if you
if there's an event where you can rest assured that Walker County has sponsored, and Denise or I are both normally will be at everything.
And you
So-
were at a lot of stuff this weekend.
Oh,
how
yeah,
did
the
things go?
barbecue, the cook-off was
Yeah.
this weekend. It was good. Yeah, Walker County Area Go Texan had a team. We've also got Crawfish Bowl coming up. That's May the 4th, and that'll sneak up on you. So if you need a table, please reach out to me or anybody on the committee. $300. We're going to have live music. Doors open at 5. We're going to serve food until 7. We'll have a silent auction, a band, a dance. So come out and join us. Again, we're not selling individual tickets, so contact myself or anybody on the committee, and we'll get you hooked up with a table. It's for 8 people, $300.
Man, these are
good deal.
Who designed these tickets? These are really good.
Aren't they?
Yeah, really awesome.
Yeah.
So, and I love seeing all the sponsors.
Yes,
Wiesner,
our presenting sponsors on the front.
yeah, Wiesner, McCarty Development, Wisniewski, Pete Johnson Towing, Park Law Firm, Howard Capital Management. You know what? The Johnson, man, I go eat at Fiesta Taqueria all the time. That is our go-to, and I just love Mandy and Pete. They're great people. So, but we'll talk more about that in a minute. We do have our friend Connor Woods joining us here in just a few moments. We'll have him on to talk about great things happening with his business. What is his business? Well, you'll find out when we come back. Many of you know Connor, but we'll talk more about what he's doing here in our community. Before we do that, it's National Empanada Day. Empanada.
You should have had some maracas.
So come to trivia tonight, and I'm sure Delphina has some empanadas, doesn't she?
She can make some.
Yeah, she can make some.
It's also
She doesn't already. She'll make them.
It's also National Zoo Lovers Day, and so you know what? Come into the show here because it's like a zoo in here some
Yes,
mornings.
so today especially.
Yeah,
Hi, Michelle.
Come on in. Michelle's here. Michelle Cardenas, our intern walking in, and it's also National All is Ours Day.
I like that day.
All is ours.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of like
All is ours.
all is ours.
All is
Ours.
ours.
Do you say ours or ours? I say ours. Like, oh, that's ours. It's
Yeah.
just ours.
All is ours.
That just sounds like Fargo-y.
Yeah.
You betcha.
No. Ours.
All right. We'll take a break. Hey, we got a new keyword coming up, and we can't show it. You know why?
Bet you can't guess what it is either.
Bet you can't guess what it is. It's something to do with something happening with the moon and the sun and space and all that cool stuff. You can't enter it right now, though, because you know why, Karen?
Because you haven't put it on yet.
No, I got the graphic, but we've been yakking away, and I forgot to put it on here. So that keyword will open up here in a few moments, and I don't even know what to give away, Karen. I've been giving away my own money, and I don't have any more money to give away.
Do we have any more Cafe Texan?
We do. We got 8
Okay,
more of them.
let's do that.
Perfect. Thank you. Because I was about to just give away a bunch of stuff that I didn't have. So, man, look at this.
For your birthday. How awesome. Get back
Man.
here. Get on camera.
Oh
Get
my!
back here and show
What
the
in
cake.
the world is going on? Jason, come back here, man.
Look at that.
Look at this.
Aw.
And Mama Pat has made it to the show today. Wow! Look at it. She got a.
Get his birthday.
Hey,
Go,
can y'all come
Rob.
back here real
It's your
quick?
birthday.
Look. No, look. Can y'all
Let's
just
get wild.
Can y'all
All
just come
right.
back here just for a second? Look at Jason Thompson's in the house. What's up, Jason? What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Mama Pat. You don't know Pat, do you, Karen?
I don't think
This is
so.
Jason's mother.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you.
This is kind of the equivalent of Paula Armstrong here in Huntsville now. You know,
Okay.
but a little bit nicer Paula is Mama
Yeah.
Pat. So just kidding. But Pat recently moved here all the way from Arizona. So she said she
Yeah.
moved here because of this show.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're glad to have
no,
you.
That's not it. That's not why she came. So, well, thank y'all, Jason. God bless you guys, man. And she even brought me a Let's Get Wild. Ooh, all right. Let's get wild.
Right.
And Jason,
that kind of show.
Man, they brought a cake too, man. So, all right. Well, thank y'all so much. Well, we are going to take a break, and that keyword is about to open up here in just about. I'm delaying this just a second. I know Mr. Connor's waiting on us. I'm delaying this for just a few seconds because the keyword will not open until 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
Gotcha.
do you have a set? Oh, there it is. And
Okay.
we hit reload, and we are live.
We're
active.
up. Okay.
All right, keyword. What is it, Karen?
Eclipse.
Bam. There it is. Total eclipse of my heart.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
there you go. Is that your favorite song?
Can't stand this song.
Total eclipse of the heart. That's gonna be the first song I play tonight.
Oh, you got to
No.
do.
Let me put that on the playlist.
Yeah.
I hate that
Playlist before I
song.
forget.
I saw that on the Bandits movie. That's where I really knew that. There's a Bandits with Billy Bob Thornton. It's such a good
I was
movie.
watching Smokey and the Bandit this morning.
It's a good. Who wakes up in the morning watching
Well, I
Smokey
mean, it was on. It said suggested shows, and I'm like, okay, I haven't seen that in a while. So
Karen wakes up like 4 a.m.
I was eastbound and down.
Loaded up and trucking this morning. Well, the keyword is Eclipse. We're going to give away a gift card to our friends at Cafe Texan. We appreciate them so much. All you got to do is text in Eclipse along with your name on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line at 936-339-0139. As always, our shows every single Monday brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union, serving Walker County since 1957. They are your full-service community credit union. We'll have a listen at your national news. Connor joins us on the other side. When we come back, stay with us. This is your show, Huntsville. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
USA News, I'm Ryan Daniels. Excitement is building ahead of Monday's solar eclipse. It's the first total eclipse here since 2017 and will be the last until 2044. The path of totality, where the sun is completely covered by the moon, will occur in over a dozen states. Administrators in one Pennsylvania school district say they'll dismiss classes early Monday thanks to the eclipse. John Schaefer has more.
They say it's being done out of an abundance of caution as the eclipse is happening around the time schools normally would dismiss. Officials say many students won't have the special eyewear needed to watch the eclipse safely. Allentown middle and high schools will dismiss at 11:30 a.m. and elementary students will get out at 12:30 p.m.
Over the weekend, millions in the Northeast were still feeling aftershocks from Friday's 4.8 magnitude earthquake. Since then, there have been several minor aftershocks, including some early Saturday morning. Those all registered as being below 2.0 on the scale. New York Governor Kathy Hochul says there are no other reports of damage beyond what happened on Friday. The governor of Maryland says that he'll push to have the Port of Baltimore back open and operating by next month.
It is an aggressive timeline, but we are going to work around the clock to make sure that we hit this timeline.
Speaking on CBS's Face the Nation, Governor Wes Moore said he's not quite sure how much it will cost. The governor plans to visit with lawmakers in Congress this week to consider more federal funding for reconstruction of the Francis Scott Key Bridge. It collapsed 2 weeks ago after a massive cargo ship hit it, killing 6 bridge construction workers. The UN's nuclear watchdog agency is warning of the risk of a major nuclear accident after a drone attack on Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia power plant. A team from the International Atomic Energy Agency was able to visit the Russian-controlled site after the attack, which involved explosions and gunfire. This is USA News.
I'd like to introduce you to our new sponsor, Get the Tea. Get the Tea carries all natural, non-GMO organic teas and supplements made in the USA. Get the Tea's ingredients are the purest available. My favorite is Life Change Tea. Life Change Tea is a gentle daily cleanse containing 12 herbs that when combined really keep things moving. I drink it every day and my energy has never been better. I'm feeling great. Life Change Tea comes in 3 delicious flavors, natural, peppermint, and pomegranate. It's an easy and delicious way to keep your digestion on track. And for those on the go, try D365. D365 is Life Change Tea in a capsule. Drink the tea or take D365 capsules and keep your digestion running smoothly. Go to getthetea.com and enter discount code USA to get 10% off any size order. That's getthetea.com, discount code USA for 10% off your order.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Trendsetters, join me in welcoming Abby from the Color Bar, the ultimate destination for a fresh look in 2024.
Excited to be here, Rob. We're transforming styles with the latest Bellamy extensions and vibrant colors.
Tell us about these game-changing extensions and the vibe for the new year.
With Bellamy's range and our unique color palette, everyone can find their perfect style. Think bold reds and chic pastels for 2024.
And the deals?
We're offering special financing on extensions and a complimentary conditioning with any color service in January.
Abby, how can listeners join in?
Well, that's easy. They can just visit colorbartx.com or call us at 936-439-4972. We're in Huntsville and Conroe, ready to make your year stunning.
Thanks, Abby. Folks, don't wait to reinvent yourself with the Color Bar's Bellamy magic.
All right, Huntsville, back at it here. Time now is 8:06 in the morning. If you had to be at work at 8 a.m., what happens, Karen?
You're fired.
Yeah, sorry. We need to get that Donald Trump video where he's like, "You're fired." I wonder if that's still got to be around there somewhere. Welcome back at it. We are here on a marvelous non-mimosa Monday, Karen.
Dang it, again.
And one day we'll have it, but we want to welcome you in. We're so thankful that you're here with us today as we celebrate all good things happening here in Huntsville. Again, appreciate you joining us. Do us a huge favor this morning, if you don't mind, and like and share this broadcast so that we can help spread the good news of what's happening here in our community. And we love when folks do that because we do see a lot of new engagement on the show. But we are here, and I got to reach down here in my maze of clutter.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Mr. Connor Woods is joining us, and our first-time guest on the show. And a good old Huntsville from our house to your house. See, I did that for Denise. She don't like our. From our house to your house. We wish you a very good morning and welcome to the show. You get the two toots of the horn as a new guest.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Wow. Karen's actually jealous because she's like, I want one of those so I can do that. So.
I don't.
I was worried when I saw it down there.
Yeah.
When I was observing,
what is he going to do with that?
Well, Connor, good to have you this morning,
yes, sir.
man. Yeah,
Great to be here.
Karen, thank you for setting up the interview. Connor is with Independent Urgent Care Clinic. Only been open about a month now, man.
About a month, and we're doing good. Hopefully we're going to grow, and we can serve the folks of Huntsville, Walker County.
Yeah, perfect. Well, we'll talk more about the business here in just a few moments. You know, you and Karen, y'all knew each other for a long time. I mean, you said and you grew up in this area up until 7th grade?
Right. Yeah, I went to Huntsville School until the end of the 7th grade and then moved to New Waverly. But, yeah, it's
been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
We've known each other.
What we always say is it's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's been a hot couple minutes.
Yeah.
We need Billy Coffin on this show, Karen, today because he knows the meaning behind all of these phrases.
Yeah.
And there's phrases that we say sometimes every day that we don't realize are actually, like, if you think of the root of them, it's kind of like, oh, I probably shouldn't say that one.
Yeah.
But I wonder where that one came from, like a hot minute.
Yeah.
Billy would know.
I think that's more of a more recent thing, right?
We'll have to ask Billy.
Yeah, he'll know.
Because he'll know. Yeah, a hot minute.
It's kind of like that old country song. She was hotter than a $2.
Yeah, exactly.
So, well, Connor, so great to have you here, man. Tell us a little bit about you. I know that you just said that you grew up here for a little bit and then went over to New Waverly. Maybe give us some more background on you and just let us know a little bit more about Connor Woods this morning, man, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, sure. So, yeah, I mean, I'm a old Huntsville boy, the area. Went to New Waverly. After that, had a calling to public service. Was a paramedic here for about 12 years overall, probably 20ish, and then was a police officer here at the sheriff's department.
Oh, awesome!
And I've worked. I've did about everything you can do except fire in the public service industry, and kind of felt a need to pursue more, so went back to school, enrolled in PA school, luckily, and that was in Greensburg, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a long way from home. They were the first to accept, so we loaded up the truck and moved to Beverly,
Yeah.
So to speak. That's what it looked like. We had all our stuff in a horse trailer going to Pennsylvania and then back.
So when you cruise up there in a horse trailer in Pennsylvania, they're like, what is this?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, they were like, oh my God! It's like we're being invaded.
Yeah, because
exactly. Because we lived on a dead end street, dead end into the railroad tracks, and we had the whole street blocked. So they kind of got an introduction to Texas,
Yeah.
Here comes Texas.
Here comes Texas. So yeah, we moved in. We love the neighborhood, the kids. It was great. And then moved back, and then was here at the hospital for about 18 years.
Wow.
That really dates me because if you think back, I said about 20 as a paramedic and about 18. So anyway.
Good news is my ability to add in my head is pretty
good.
limited.
So. That's good. Yeah. So, so I've been at the hospital and then hereabouts, and about about a year and a half ago, Dr. Wells. I don't know if you know Dr. Darrell Wells.
Yep.
He was here for many. He's from Huntsville. He's a Huntsville boy. Retired from the hospital. Wanted to stay involved, in the area in medicine. So he opened up the urgent care. Did various things. Of those things, one of them was a Suboxone clinic. And I don't know if you know what Suboxone is.
No, I was about to ask you, what is that?
Yeah, so that's a medication that you can take that helps people with addiction. It doesn't produce a high, and it's really a miracle drug. But unfortunately, it is a controlled substance. So anyway, he was very concerned about some of those patients as well as the patients that, it's just his long-term patients. And he had kind of started in on me about a year and a half ago, wanting somebody to take over.
Mm-hmm.
And he had kind of mentored me coming up through the ranks and through the years. So he chose me.
Wow.
So...
well, that's great. I know when I first came to this community, everybody was like, you need to go see Dr. Wells. And this was a few years ago, and I called, and they said, well, he's not accepting new patients. And then someone had said, because he's getting ready to wind down.
Right.
And then this is how everything transitioned.
Yeah, so he did. He didn't take any new patients for over a year. And then December 20th, he retired, and we, of course, had a few setbacks, but mid-February is when we opened up.
Awesome. And then it's called Independent
Urgent Care and Minor Medical.
And where are you guys located at?
We are at 2505 Lake Road, number 6.
And so if an ideal client for yours here in this community, who would that person be?
Anybody. We'll see anybody. Our motto is, if you're sick today, we'll see you today. No appointments. Yeah. So just walk in. I guarantee you won't be there long. We'll have you in, out, and taken care of. But typically we take, like I say, anybody. If you want to file it on your insurance, you can, but we don't take insurance. So that's one reason why we're able to get you in, get you out quickly.
Yeah, wonderful. And so it's good. So that was one of the questions I had about self-pay and those kind of things.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's great.
So kind of the same basis that if anybody ever went to Dr. Wells, it was, I don't know, it was $60 or whatever, and you go in there and so it's kind of the same thing. You just operate the same way. So you can file it on your own, but they don't do that. And tell them your hours and everything.
Yeah, we're open 7:30. We try to get there early, 7:30 to about 3:30. If you need to stay late, if I need to stay late, I will. No problem. So yeah,
I
Monday
like those
through
hours.
Thursday. Yeah, I like those hours too.
You need any help up there?
I know, right?
I was about, there was this old phrase like banker's hours.
It's almost banker's hours. That's what I was going to say.
But it's not credit union hours.
No, it's not credit union hours for
Denise
sure.
Denise is looking. She's laughing. She's like, no, it ain't.
No.
Well, this is really great. I think it's so great, to be in a community where, we've talked to so many people, and we've been so blessed now, 249 episodes into this show now, to meet so many wonderful folks from Huntsville. That's what we want to highlight, is the good in Huntsville and the good people. And what I'm getting at is it's so great to here we are again talking to somebody that was born and raised in this community that has stayed here in Huntsville with a couple of moves here and there. Just like us, we left for Fargo. We said we loved Huntsville so much. The only regret I have about Huntsville is that I wasn't born and raised here. Yep. And I don't mean that against my own hometown.
Right.
But this community is just so wonderful.
It's special. It is. Yeah.
It is. It's kind of got the Mayberry feel.
Yes. It does.
Floyd the Barber
you can't. You and I, we can't go anywhere that we don't see somebody that we know.
Oh,
and
I know.
Normally it's because Denise, I'll say, "Oh, that's so and so. I went to high school with them," and she's like, how many people did you go to high school with?
Right. How many people were in your class?
Yeah. Because it's true. And, you just run into people that if you're born and raised here that you just can't not go anywhere and not know someone.
And I kind of feel like that too, just being here for 4 years. You see so many people in this community and people remember you. And man, I got like this. Denise, quit making fun of me because I said ours and now ya. People.
I remember you.
But they do.
There used to be this when we were at Fargo, there was this commercial that we would play at the sports station. This guy would say, remember, call us it. But the way he said it, he goes, remember. And so we always made fun of that. So every time I hear the word remember, I want to say, Hey, Connor, remember?
Remember? Sounds like a Wisconsin thing, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, I know there's some folks from Fargo Joyous. We love you, by the way. We hate on you. So, well, Connor, what's some goals for yours? I know been open a month now, but what are some things that you'd like to see happen, and how can this community serve you and help you out?
Well, you know, we really just want to grow, and you know, I really want to carry on what Dr. Wells was doing because I think he was a great asset, you know, to the community and the people here. So I mean, we do have some plans for growth. You know, we may start some hormone replacement.
Yay.
Therapy. Karen's been talking
All my
to me
pellet
about
people,
that.
y'all are going to love it.
Yeah.
I do want to say something, too, just while we were chatting here and I was browsing around. You know, for only being a month into this, and this is so important, and I'm big on reviews on the internet. Open a month, already 3 reviews on Google, every one of them 5 stars. One person says, exceptional care with attentive staff. I was in and out with no wait time.
Know that.
Said, I'm thankful to have found this clinic for myself and family. Another one here, great caring doctor and staff, highly recommend. And by the way, these weren't bought reviews because, one, Connor didn't even know they were there.
Right. No,
And then number 2, these are different days, too. And then another person said, went to another place twice prior to coming here. Wish I would have came in sooner. Amazing staff. And they actually helped me.
Wow, I'm going to.
Wow, there you go. He's going to
my
toot his
head's
own.
getting big. I
Give
may
him
not
that
be able
horn.
to
He
get out
wants
the
to
door.
Toot his own horn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to have one of these at the door when people
It sounds like it.
So,
But that's good though. I mean, you know, if you're from here, well, whether you're from here or not, you have a business here. You want people to say things like that. You don't want them to say
those are
yeah.
really nice, and I had
So-
no idea that was even on
Yeah.
there, just simply because I don't, you know, well, a couple reasons, but I believe if you do a good job, if you take care of people, it's gonna it's gonna go. So I don't worry about any negativity. The other thing is when you look at a computer all day at work, you don't want to look on it when you get home.
Yes, that's true.
So
you don't, and you don't want to talk on the phone either. So if it's textable, don't call me.
it's like I tell Bridget probably gets so annoyed with my wife because I'll say, and I don't mean it in a rude way, but you know I love my children, but they'll start getting screaming and hollering, and then I've got to do this and that, and sometimes I'll just tell Bridget in the nicest. It doesn't come across nice, but I mean it nicely. I just want to be left alone,
Right,
and that's like I
Yeah.
talk all day on the mic, you know, and talk to people, and I love doing what I do. But at the end of the day, like I just want to be by myself. Sometimes. Like I don't want nothing going on. So
I think we're built that way.
Yeah.
You know? So I get it.
well, this is good. Well, check them out. Again, it's our good friend Connor Woods. You're a friend of this program now, and so
thank
so
you.
great to have you on. And you can find out more information. Just give them a call too. They don't accept any appointments, right? It's all walk-ins.
Yeah, it's all walk in, and I promise you won't be there long.
Save this number 936-295-8392. That's the number 936-295-8392. It's independent urgent care and minor medical here in Huntsville, located over on Lake Road, 2505 Lake Road.
Yep,
So
we're by the washateria.
perfect. There you go. That's the easy.
And between the washateria and the pet place.
Well, you can't mention though if you were near a car wash, you couldn't say that or a
That's
Mexican
true.
or a
That's
Mexican
true. Or a
restaurant.
Yeah.
Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, so we're near the car wash. Which one?
Yeah.
I'm just
Get
kidding.
that.
Well, Connor, thanks so much for being
Yeah,
here, man. Yeah,
enjoyed it.
appreciate it. It's great. Karen, did you have any other questions? Anything you'd like to say to
No,
Connor?
no. I just thank you for being here. Connor comes to trivia on Monday nights, and really smart guy. And when he was opening up, and I said, "Well, why don't you come on the show, and that way you'll get some more publicity, maybe, and some more people that know about you that maybe didn't know today." So thank you for being here.
No,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
I had no idea this was even a show, but
Yeah.
I'm certainly going to like
Yeah,
it.
it's
on my
live every
Facebook
day.
and-
Yeah, and so become a friend or Hello Huntsville.
Hello Huntsville.
Yeah,
And it's not just the show.
it's on the radio too.
Yeah, we're on Spirit Radio app right now, so
Okay.
it's pretty cool. But it's not, and I do want to let folks know, and for you too, Connor, it's not just the show. Go to our website too at hellohuntsvilletx.com. We keep that website updated almost daily, thanks to our intern Michelle over here, that we pay the majorly big bucks to. She's went up now to $1,000 a day instead of $500. So that's why I had to sell the mortgage, the house, sell the cars, even sold 2 of the dogs. I mean, it's getting rough,
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But there's a lot of good news that we put on the website, too, and we want to encourage folks to go there and sign up for our newsletter, keep up to date with all the good things, and we also frequently mention our supporting sponsors, such as Walker County Federal. So,
all right.
Awesome, Connor. Good to have you,
Thank
man.
you very much. Glad to be here.
You bet.
Thank you for having me.
Before you go, Karen, we always ask our guests on the phone, but maybe ask him the question today.
You mean ask Connor?
Ask him the question.
He's like, oh no, what is she going to ask me? He's known me a long time.
Hold on, let me get
no,
up
it's
that.
not bad.
Dun, dun, dun,
what are
dun.
you thankful for?
You know what? I'm thankful that I woke up this morning. I praise God for the blessings that He's given me, and I'm truly blessed. So I want to share that. So
yep.
Amen, man. Love that, brother. Yes, sir. Well, we'll take a break. Hey, want to remind you, keyword is on the table for a little Cafe Texan. All you got to do, eclipse.
Eclipse.
Oh, we should have made it Eclipse of the Heart. Total
Oh, no.
Eclipse.
No.
Karen Denman's #1 favorite song, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Just kidding. She doesn't like that. So Eclipse is the keyword along with your name on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line. All you got to do is text 936-339-0139, and we'll find a way to maybe draw your name today. It's the randomizer. We'll be back in a moment. We'll have Christy Wheeler joining us next as she's going to talk about some other great events that the city's hosting here in Huntsville. So we'll step aside. Stay with us. More to come every Monday, brought to you by our friends at Walker County Federal Credit Union.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success, too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Have you heard of Google, Amazon, or Wikipedia? Their founders were all Montessori students. Montessori is the only educational method developed by a doctor using the scientific method for what was best for the child. Come check out our award-winning childcare schools at Tomorrow's Promise. Did you know that 90% of brain development happens the first 5 years of life? Early childhood education is the most important time of life. Come find out what makes us different and why we are now adding a third location. Visit tpms.life for more information. Education you can trust.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Join us at First Baptist Church Huntsville for the exciting return of Wednesday Night Live starting March 6th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. We're offering games, fellowship, a free meal, and Bible study sessions for all ages. Whether you're a child, teen, or adult, there's something for everyone. Adults can enjoy new Bible study classes while the kids engage in fun, faith-based activities. This community event is open to everyone free of charge. Don't miss out on this opportunity for spiritual growth and community connection. To register and for more information, visit fbchuntsville.org.
All right, welcome back out of here. A little 8:27. Christy, you need to slide on in a little bit more, Miss Wheeler. Miss Christy over here. I'm not even 40 yet. Yeah, it must be nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm counting that for a while.
Yeah, enjoy it. Or less.
I didn't know it was your birthday today.
Yeah.
I would have brought you something.
Nah, it's all right. Your presence is enough. That's all
Well-
we need. You don't need real presents. You just need the presents. And with all of y'all here today, that was just a bundle of joy. Woke up, my wife told you know what? Braylon told me happy. She go, "Happy birthday, Daddy."
Oh, that's so sweet.
And like my body just fell over because my heart melted.
Yeah.
And then I had to put a little ice on it and get it back in my body. But I'm okay this morning. So, well, welcome back. Had a fun interview there with Connor Woods a few moments ago. I love that. Get to meet new friends, Karen. So,
Connor's a good guy.
Christy's been on this show before. Did you get the horn when you were on the show the first
Yes,
time?
I got the horn.
Okay, so
No more horn. Thank you very much.
No more horn. No more horn. I've gotten it before.
Christy Willie.
Christy Willie.
Willie. Christy Willie.
This Huntsville's really coming out this morning, Denise. I don't know what it is, man. Christy Wheeler joining us on the show this morning, and she works with the city. So good to have you today.
Good morning. Good morning. Good to be here. Thank you for having me.
You bet. Well, you know, you had reached out, and you guys have the dance classes. I got to ask you, how is the Zumba class going? I know that's your friend that does that one, and then you do the other class. How are those classes going?
Oh, my goodness. Zumba is doing amazing. Like, I mean, she's consistently getting new customers coming in that are wanting to just explore and do, just wanting to exercise and do new things. So that's amazing. I've gotten a couple new girls as well in my dance class at noon. So it's been amazing.
Karen and I are going to, hey, let's take the show on the road and do a Zumba class. You want to?
Sure.
Are you about Zumba?
Let's do that.
You could. I was yesterday. I was burying these azalea plants in the front, and the ground here is so easy to dig. By the way, like in Central Texas, you hit rock after 2 inches, limestone.
Yes.
So here it was a lot easier, but literally I was out of Bridget, thought I was going to die. My shirt was completely soaked, and I couldn't breathe. So I need some Zumba in my life, and some of your dance, the cardio workout stuff too.
So like the difference with my classes is I can switch it up a little bit if I want to. So like Thursday, I surprised the ladies with mats, and I'm like, we're going to work on abs today. We're going to do some abs. So they were like, what? And I'm like, yeah. So it was funny. We got some dancing in, and then we got down on the mat, and we did like 2 ab songs straight, and it was, I was very sore the next day. I was like, I try to be, because I do the workouts with them. So I get it as well.
I have another full disclaimer today since I've been, talking about everything. I have a full disclaimer, Christy, and I'm going to show something here real quick, and I want to get your expert opinion on this.
Okay.
We live in a society to where you just want to take shortcuts. I mean, it's true, and it's okay to 100%. Sometimes. There's a lot of power in the patience of waiting here. But I bought this device.
En nog steeds kijkt de strakke buik krijgen waar u de in- en ontspieren geeft.
I can feel my muscles.
Nieuwste wetenschappelijke technologie dat u op een simpele...
I bought that thing right there.
Really?
I bought it. You know what that is?
It's like
it's a scam.
Yeah, it's 100% a scam.
Oh, is it?
I used to lay on the couch with this thing, and I thought, man, if I do this for like 2 hours a night, I'm going to have these 6-pack abs. Because it's this little machine that goes, and it's battery powered. Yeah, it's the ab energizer. What do you think, Christy? Scam? Does it work? Yes or no?
Well, you wore it for 2 hours for a while. How did it work out for you?
I was like, I remember seeing that.
Huis loopt. En het is ook goed voor uw onderrug en billen. De App Energizer geeft u niet 1, maar wel 4 verschillende contactpunten om uw verschillende buikspiergroepen tegelijkertijd te trainen. En u krijgt een nog beter en sneller resultaat. Nu kunt u die strakke buikspieren krijgen waar u altijd van heeft gedroomd. Zonder in het zweet te moeten werken. Met de geweldige App Energizer.
Probably 2 or 3 years. Not the machine.
There's no miracle that's going to make your gut look like that.
Yeah, I thought, man.
For $19.99.
I thought it was and it took like the coin cell battery, so it didn't even work that long anyways. It wasn't even like a D-sized battery.
Did it were you ever sore?
Oh yeah, it would like you could feel it. It would shock you. Like it would make your muscles.
Like convulsing your
Yeah, but I don't want to go down this. I'm just going to say one comment. My abs got to work out after I ate Taco Bell at 2 a.m. So I didn't need that thing,
Yes, exactly.
So anyway.
Good
We got lots of good information this morning.
Let's keep it rolling on the 40th.
So what do we got? There's a domino thing going on here in town. That's why we had you on, Mr. Under 40 Christy Wheeler.
Yes,
so tell us about
I'm hanging on to it as long as I can, Rob. You know I am. I'm hanging on. So we have decided back in the day, I'm going to say back in the day, probably around 10 years ago, possibly, this same department used to put on a 42 domino tournament at the MLK Community Center. And it was more of a round robin type of domino tournament. My goal is to bring it back. My goal right now is to bring back some of the old programs that the community is missing. And I want to bring that back to the youth and things like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of my programs are for the youth. This goal is the opposite of youth or whoever is interested that can play 40. I can play 42. My husband can play 42, and we love to play 42. It's super fun. But anyway, so yeah, we the first Friday of every month, we are hosting a 42 domino tournament. We are requiring at least a minimum of 12 people, so that'd be 6 teams. Of course, we draw for teams when you get there. After everybody gets their sign-in and stuff, we're going to draw for teams. The goal is to keep coming, and building up all your points. Because with the round robin type of play that we do, each round is for 15 minutes, and however many points you can get, we tally those up. So then you're going to have a first place, second place, third place after the round robin is completed. I do have some prizes. I have some fun prizes for everyone to win. And the cool thing about this is it's free. It's free to the community. You can come in. We'll have you some drinks, some snacks. I'll even have some coffee. Whoever wants some coffee kicking for you. So I'm a big coffee drinker, obviously. Hello.
Yeah,
I got my big cup kicking right now. But
anyways. Do you fill that up quite a bit, or is it just a one filler-upper every day?
This is my morning coffee.
Okay.
This is my morning coffee. And then I have my Diet Dr. Pepper. I know it's my guilty pleasure every day. My Diet Dr. Pepper in the afternoon. And then there's a good chance I'll drink something else with caffeine in it afterwards.
Well, I've got it up here. 42 dominoes, this tournament happening. You said it's the first Friday of every month at the MLK, the beautifully redone Karen.
Yes,
I mean, that's a big thing.
it's very, very nice. Yeah.
Yes.
So
very pretty.
It's there at the MLK Community Center and right off MLK, 6 o'clock to the end of the round robin.
We don't have an end time on it because it depends on how many people we get in that come in. I am going to go back, though, and on our City of Huntsville website, I'm going to go ahead and place the rules on there just so anybody has a question about it. I'll go ahead and place the rules on there as well. And then if anybody has any questions, please feel free to call me or email me, and I'd be glad to answer any questions you have.
What's that email address, Chrissy?
My K Wheeler at HuntsvilleTX.gov.
Yeah, there it is. I just put it up on the screen, too. So make sure that you send an email over to Chrissy. She can get you connected, and it sounds like a lot of fun, too. So 18 and older, though, but other than that, it's a lot of fun. So.
Yeah, like I said, me and my husband both love to play 42 because it's you have the very competitive 42 players, and then you have the people that just like to do it for fun. There's got to be a middle ground there, you know what I mean?
A middle ground.
Middle ground. But of course, everyone is welcome. I'm not saying don't come if you're very competitive. But like me, I just love to play. I'm not competitive at all.
That's like people who audition for American Idol and The Voice, and they show up doing karaoke, and I'm like, please get out of here.
Yeah, that is very true.
Like, give guys like me a chance.
Yeah.
Please.
And I have had some comments too. People have called and asked me, or emailed me and asked me, like, they're interested in playing, but they don't know how to play 42. So also one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find a how-to video and post that as well for anybody that's interested in playing 42. I'm going to post that on the website as well. And so if anybody wants to try to come and play, that would be awesome.
Cool. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We grew up playing dominoes. I learned how to play dominoes at the VF is what we call it. We left out the W because you just, you shorten everything.
Yeah.
Like if you're the commissioner, you call them the commish. If it's the
Yeah.
VFW, you call it the VF.
Yes, I remember that.
So I learned at the VF in Georgetown how to play dominoes. And that was back in the day when it was still okay to smoke in buildings. And so I'd go sit with those guys at the tables. I'd hear awesome, cool war stories from these old and learned a lot.
Yeah.
And some of the stories
And come out
weren't-
smelling like an ashtray.
Boy, come
Yeah.
out. You could take your fingernails and your fingers and you can just peel it off of you, man. And go like that and just poof. In fact, that's how those basketball players, you see on TV when it's not really the chalk there at the table. It's actually old cigarette smoke. Poof, and then it makes a big cloud.
Yeah.
So, just kidding.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Totally kidding.
Okay.
So go by, check it out. Christy's going to take care of you. K Wheeler at HuntsvilleTX.gov. And whenever you're saying competitive, I did have one quick story to add to that. Mayor Humphrey, when he had kind of a get-together for the community before he was mayor, and they had a domino tournament. I hadn't played in forever. And I'm sitting, and these guys they're like flipping the dominoes in their fingers. That's when you know they're professional.
Oh, yes. Oh,
like,
yes.
He was
You
rolling.
can pick them all up with one hand.
Yes, and they were like this, and I'm sitting here like trying to. I couldn't even hold one, and I'm sitting there like every time they'd throw something down, I'd have to add it in my head. Well, I'm horrible at adding in my head, and they knew that I had like this, and I beat them all. By the way, they were so mad. 'Cause
Really?
these guys played like hardcore.
Yeah. They know what you've got in your hand before you can even know what you need to play. Or they know what you're going to play if they play this, so they play that. Yeah. I'm not that quick on it, but I've seen people that are.
It took me literally 10 minutes at the very end to figure out that I had the one that would have
Count all the dots.
Yes, I was sitting there in my head like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that a 5, whatever, 15,
If I
20?
put it over there.
So I finally threw it down. It was 25, and that got me over. What is
Yeah.
over? What's the points? 300.
I mean, you 250 to 300.
So whatever it was enough to get over the points. And this guy just shook his head. He's like, Rob, man, he goes, I knew you had that for the last 10 minutes.
Sometimes they'll just play the 6-4. We know you've got it.
Yeah, I needed that, and they didn't say that. So
that's one reason why you beat them. It's because they're so used to playing with these professionals that they play a certain way. They play the certain domino when you need to play it, and you get in there and you're just like,
whatever.
there you go.
Yeah.
That adds here. There you go. And you're not thinking of what he could possibly make off the next move. You're just playing, and it throws him for a loop. Just as my husband, 42 domino player over there, I can't stand it. Oh, especially when I'm playing against him.
Just getting angry.
Oh, it makes me so mad because he'll play when he plays 42 and he goes low. The crap that the stuff that he plays when you have normally when you have a 42 low hand, it's normal. He's got like 5 high dominoes and 2 low ones, and he's like, I'm gonna go low, and he pulls it off. And I'm like, how did you just do that? I don't get it. I'd rather be his partner than play against him because he throws me every single time. It's aggravating.
So Karen and I have something on our task list that we need to do. One is dominoes 42. We're going to have a battle in here. We're going to do that on one show, Karen. We're going to have a battle. Denise, we're going to do a domino battle royale.
Well, I don't know how to play 42, so there you go.
I don't either.
Went
I don't
already.
know 42.
I don't either.
Yeah, we'll learn it together.
I can play regular dominoes, but I don't know 42.
42 is the only thing hard about 42 is learning how to bid. Honestly, if you talk to any 42 domino player, the hardest thing to play with 42 is learning how to bid. That's
like spades? Because you bid with spades. Okay, so I know how to play spades. So it's kind of the same thing. Okay.
Exact same concept.
Okay.
Yes.
We're going to have a battle royale here on the show,
Okay.
42.
Okay.
And we'll do that sometime. And then we also have to go to this dance, cardio, and Zumba class.
Yeah.
So there
100%.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. For your first class.
And
is
then
free.
mimosas after.
Yeah.
Yes.
As long as it's got that, we're good.
Yes.
So, well, Chrissy, thank you so much for being with us today
Absolutely.
and sharing some updates. So.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. And again, happy birthday. Like I said, I didn't have anything special to bring in. I didn't know.
Hey, as long as you're here, that was special enough. That's all that we need,
Well, I
Christy.
appreciate it very much so.
Well, we got your keyword. We're going to call them when we come back. Denise will be back with us. And all you got to do is text in the keyword eclipse.
Yes.
It's happening today. Ooh, whatever, another day. Great Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line. Oh, let's go out. I'm actually driving to Georgetown for 4 minutes of this, and then it's cloudy.
Yeah.
You know the sun's out right now. Look at this. See that?
Sun is out.
I was really hoping.
Yeah, great.
Whoa, wow.
Oh, so I'll
that doesn't make you feel old.
When is the next eclipse? 20 years. Where at? Do you know? I don't know. Ah, see Michelle over here.
60.
Yeah. Oh, 40 years. When you're
And you'll
40.
be 60, Rob.
Sweet. Well, I'm flying then. I don't know. If I don't go to this Zumba class, I may not make it to 60 or this dance cardio fitness class. So text in Eclipse on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line along with your name so we know who it is. 936-339-0139. Our show's every Monday brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union. I can speak on their behalf, not because they sponsor the show, but I endorse them regardless. I have all of our accounts with our Spirit Media. We have our nonprofit account. We have our business account. We have my personal account. Oh, and by the way, we have our car loan. Oh, and we have our golf cart loan. We have it all at Walker County Federal, and they take care of us. Please go by and see them. They'll take excellent care of you. We'll be back in a moment. More to come as we close it out on the other side. This is your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville. Stay with us. We'll be back here shortly.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Hey friends, Rob Hip here. As a guy, jewelry's not really my thing. I never know what I'm looking for. I feel uncomfortable, and I just don't understand how certain things look good together. But that's why I depend on Elliot Herzlick at Elliot's Jewelers. Whenever Bridget and I wanted to get engaged, we said, we need to go to a place to where someone's going to take care of us. They're going to make me feel comfortable as a guy, but they're also going to take care of her needs as well. So I went into Elliot's, and he was so gracious and compassionate with my understanding, and I wanted something that looked a little masculine for my engagement band, and he said, I've got the perfect thing for you. And he found some white hammered gold that was trimmed in 14 karat gold, also put a diamond on that ring to signify my love for Bridget, and as we grow and our family grows, we can put a diamond around the rest of those. So friends, if you're looking for someone that is dedicated to customer service, that understands the needs of people and does what's right all the time, there's nobody better than my friend. It's Elliot Herzlick at Elliot's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com. Hey, you know what? I watched another movie this week. I've had a movie weekend. Fly Away Home. Remember that one?
I don't think so.
It was in the 90s. This little girl from Canada, hold on, I just turned up my volume really loud. There you go. No, there was these geese that flew into this. Her mother, at the beginning of the movie, long story short, beginning of the movie, kind of tragic. They're in a car accident. Her mother passes away. She survives. The mother and father are divorced, and so she goes to Canada to live with the father, who never really spent a lot of time with her. Not because it was anything bad. He wasn't a bad dad, just didn't spend time with her. And so at first she doesn't like the guy. She's like, he's kind of weird, whatever. Well, they're destroying all of his property up there in Canada, and these geese, that's where the geese, they migrate every year from Canada. They fly all the way down southeast, whatever they do. Long story short is, she finds these, they tear up a bunch of trees back there, and she finds geese eggs, whatever you want to call them. Mm-hmm. Well, there was no mama. I don't know what they're called. Goose eggs. Do you know what they're called?
And he's talking about me watching Smokey and the Bandit this morning.
It's a very heartwarming. And so what happens is she raises the geese. Well, then the equivalent of the game warden, like the Canadian game warden.
You can't cut it down.
Yeah, they're like, you can't.
Her dad's.
So you've seen it.
So you can assume what happened.
Yeah, so he comes in and he's like, he's going to have to clip the wings because he goes, we're going to have to confiscate these birds because they're eventually going to learn how to fly, and without a mom, they're not going to know where to go. So he's going to clip their wings. And, like, the girl goes off, hits him in the head with the pan, says, get out of here. She learns how to fly an airplane, a little small ultralight airplane, and the geese follow her everywhere because they're the first ones that saw her, so they treat her like mama, and she ends up flying those geese south for the winter or whatever. It's actually
sweet.
Yeah,
It sounds like a tearjerker though, and I don't like
Karen's
those.
like, oh, sweet, sounds dumb. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, moving right along.
Sounds like one of those that you'll have a big inflatable screen at the pool party, and then you watch it while you're in the pool. Oh, that's a wonderful movie, Rob. that's what that one is. So, well, hey, it's been a fun day. I know we had Connor on a little bit earlier. I'm so glad you connected us with him, and then also, of course, having Christy on talking about the 42 tournament. That sounds like pretty brutal. Like, you better come with your A game.
Yeah, those dominoes, the people that play dominoes, they get serious about their games.
I want to go to like a professional domino tournament and see how many of the dominoes actually have like crack marks on them where they're like, oh, you throw them across the room.
Yeah.
Does that ever
They
happen?
don't throw them, but they slam them down.
Yeah.
It's
Why
like-
did you play that?
It's like road rage, but it's called domino rage. So a lot of things happening at the credit union. Karen, I know we talked about how involved you guys are in the community, and then you guys are continuing other events as well, but maybe give us some updates. What have you been up to? How are things going at Walker County?
Going good. We had the Walker County Fair cook-off this weekend, and Walker County Area Go Texan had a team. This weekend, we've got the Peyton Irwin Foundation Pineapple Run Disco Party coming up, so be sure to check that out. And then the next weekend is the Mayor's Ball, so be sure to check that out. You can go to Russell Humphrey's page and buy your tickets there. And then the weekend after that, of course, we've got Walker County Area Go Texan Crawfish Bowl again. And if you know how expensive crawfish bowl are right now, it's worth it to get you a table. $300. Bring it's a table for 8, so find 7 friends. I'm sure for crawfish, you can probably find some somewhere. We're going to have a band. Doors open at 5, live music, and silent auction. So, yeah, there's just a lot going on. It's getting that time.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, Denise.
Oh, yes, the pancake.
The Rotary, is that what it
Oh,
is?
yeah, the
Wine
Rotary
Quest.
Wine Quest. Yes. Yep. That's also on the 13th.
A lot going on.
Yes.
Denise, how many moving parts are there with all these things for you on your end?
We stay moving.
Don't look at my desk.
We don't ever stop.
Which we actually have 2 tickets for Wine Quest that I'm going to do a giveaway to our members. So you guys keep an eye out. And we'll do a little giveaway for those tickets.
Awesome. So if you are a Walker County Federal Credit Union member, you have an opportunity to win 2. And those are $50 a piece, $100 worth of tickets.
Yep.
So not a bad deal at
there'll
all.
be wine and food. So, yeah, good deal.
Awesome. Well, good stuff happening. And we're excited about all the good happening here in the community. We want to continue to celebrate that. And as I said earlier before we took that break, I do mean it. If you're looking to have an account somewhere, someone that you personally can get to know, someone that will be there to help you out along the way when you have financial questions. Maybe you drive by and you said, you know what, I'm making a little bit of extra money I just got a raise at my job. And maybe you've been wanting that camper. Well, guess what? You call Walker County Federal, and it's not this huge mound of paperwork. It's not, oh, well, you're number 432 out of 200 and whatever it is. You know, you're an actual person, and it's almost
Like
so good.
Connor said, if you get sick today, we'll see you today. So if you need money today, we'll see you today.
I literally think on that like golf cart loan, I texted you, and then you were like, "Oh, okay. Tell Bridget to come by. The check will be ready in a couple hours." You know, I was like, "Wow, that's quick." You know, that's what they're going to do for you. So, and it may not be that quick every time, but if you hit them at the right time, it may be that quick.
Yeah. I mean, if you turn it in at 4:59, it's probably going to be the next day. I'm good, but I'm not that good.
It could be. So, well, we got that gift card today, the Cafe Texan, and let me crank down the music real quick, Karen. I always have that music playing in the background, and I forget to turn it off. So let's head over to the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line. We got a winner today. Well, thought we did. Guess not. Oh, I left one of the numbers didn't translate over. Okay, hold on. I'm learning, Denise. I'm learning. I'm still learning. I don't know. I'm doing this awkward smile.
At least it didn't look like that picture we just took.
That's what happens if you look at the sun too long.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, how's that?
Deborah.
Hello, Deborah. Hello, good day to you. Would you like a little cup of tea with your biscuits this morning?
Good morning. Happy birthday.
Oh, you know who this is. Do you have like a caller ID or something?
I was listening.
Yeah, but it's delayed. So how did you know? Hello.
I just know.
Yeah, this is Deborah from.
I recognize the number.
Deborah Wine, by the way. It's like line, but with a W. She told me that's how you remember her name.
Yeah. Okay.
Deb.
Very good.
Do you ever go by Deb?
Sometimes.
Guess what? I'm not going to be at work today, Deb, after the... yeah. Michelle knows who it is. Michelle just got excited. She's like, oh, it's Miss Deborah, see? Well, we got a gift card coming your way today.
Yay.
So you can probably, I think they're on my desk. You can probably just go sneak in there and grab one.
I'll grab a couple, yeah.
No, just one. You don't get a couple. Well, Deborah, tell us what's going on. You know, Deborah is the pastor's secretary at First Baptist.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, congratulations, Deborah. What's going on? Wednesday Night Live still going? You guys the youth were at Incredible Pizza yesterday. Tell us what's going on.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we're all exhausted, but it was so much fun. We had 56 people that went, and it was a huge blast.
When does Wednesday Night Live wind down?
The last one is May 5th, and we're having a big water balloon and water fun night, and that'll be crazy and fun.
So it's really cool for those that are listening, for y'all too. The Wednesday Night Live is a program for youth in the community that they have at First Baptist. And it's really cool. It's on Wednesday night. You come by and get a meal. And then the kids go play games. They do a study. And then adults, there's Bible classes now for adults as well. So it's really cool. And, boy, those chicken nuggets, when it's chicken nugget night, Deborah, those are the best chicken nuggets I've ever had in my life.
I know.
So
I know. But the favorite night of all is when they do the breakfast for dinner.
Ah.
That is the most popular one. Kids and adults, they all love that one. The pancakes and sausage and everything.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, that's why I usually just come on Wednesday just to eat, so... I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Well, all right. Well, hey, congratulations. Our friend Karen Denman at Walker County Federal. By the way, if y'all ever need to set up a new account, personal business, whatever, call up Karen. She'll take care of you. But she has a question for you.
Deborah, tell us today what you're thankful for.
Well, since I'm standing here in our church right now, I definitely got to say our church family.
Awesome.
All right. Well, there she is. Deborah, coming your way. Oh, hey, real quick, can you plug what your daughter's doing? There's something really cool. Are you allowed to say anything about that, or does she have to say it?
No, I can, because I'm actually standing right here at her table. She is raising money to remodel the second floor of our church building, which is the children's area. And she's doing this as a part of her Stars and Stripes project for American Heritage Girls. And so she is trying to raise $5,600 for that. And
she's over halfway there now, I think.
Yeah, she's halfway there now. But she's selling some custom jewelry, some lapel pins with scripture on them, and wreaths. And she's going to be doing like a breakfast bake sale at our church Sunday.
Sweet. Well, tell her to get ready because she's coming on the show soon. She don't know it yet, but she is. So.
Yeah, I'm sure she's very excited about that.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right. Well, hey, have a blessed day, Deborah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You got a Cafe
and
Texan gift card. All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, Deborah's awesome. So that's really cool. She's been watching for a while. I don't think she's ever won before. Neat. So there you go. Yeah, her daughter's in a really cool program. It's so awesome. Very patriotic program, too, called American Heritage Girls. And they teach them just all about our country, but then they also get to learn how to do stuff, how to properly fold the flag and all sorts of really, really neat things. It's really cool. So... Well, cool. Well, I think that'll just about wrap it up. I got to get to Georgetown.
I know.
You got to
go see that eclipse.
You got to get to work. What time are y'all supposed to be? Is it 9 o'clock? Is that when do y'all open over there?
That's when the doors open.
We open at 9.
At 9.
We're there at 8.
At 8, except on Mondays.
Except
you're like,
Mondays,
I don't have
yeah.
to be there. So we'll just keep going for 2 hours.
Okay, that works for me. I'm good with that.
Well, thank y'all so much for being a part of this show today. And again, we appreciate our friends at Walker County Federal Credit Union. They will take care of you whenever it comes to when it comes to financial education here in this community. They're going to teach you what you need to know, but they're also going to help you with your business needs, your personal needs, and all that. If there's something that they can't answer, hey, they'll send you in the right direction. Don't forget, tonight.
Trivia tonight starts at 6 o'clock. Get there early, get a good seat.
Who came up with the name Trivia Queens?
The Queens.
Y'all together? Y'all were just kind of like Trivia Queens? Yeah. How did let me ask you, how did it start though? Like, what happened? Did y'all cross paths one day at the credit union? Like, hey, let's do this. I mean, how did it all start?
We were sitting at rodeo one night talking to Delphina, and it may have been on a Monday night, And
a mimosa Monday night.
A mimosa, yeah, or non-mimosa here on, Hello Huntsville.
I thought you said 9 mimosa night.
Anyway, she said, that business was, kind of slow on Monday nights. And so Denise and I had been going to trivia at other places. And we said, well, let's do trivia. She said, you really think that'll work? And I said, well, I mean, if it doesn't, it doesn't. But, we'll just try it and see. So we did. And here we are, almost 2 years. July will be our second year doing it. Yeah.
And they do such a fun job.
Yep. It's fun. If you haven't been, stop by, check it out. You don't have to play if you don't want to. We won't force you to play, but just come and see what you think. And I promise you'll be back.
We have our regulars that have been coming for a long time, but then we still get new people that pop up. So it's fun.
And the thing I want to tell you too is that it doesn't get, you think it's it's trivia and all this. It doesn't even get that rowdy. Like, people have fun, but it's not like this rowdy, huge, big party. Bring your family. Come enjoy it.
Yeah, kids can come.
It's
We've got a lot of kids that come. Yeah,
family friendly.
Yes, very family friendly.
So I just wanted to say family friendly.
I mean, you can have a margarita if you want to, but you can also have a glass of tea. So,
have you ever known anyone named Margarita or Marguerite?
Mm-hmm.
I knew a lady named Marguerite. We called her Margarita. We called her Margarita Marguerite. And she never really drank margaritas. It was kind of funny. I was like, I've never really drank margaritas. So, anyways.
There you go.
Hey, we'll see you tonight.
All
Rodeo.
right.
Come on down there and get the rest of it.
Have a good week, everyone.
We'll wrap it up as we always do, reminding you we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Good morning, Huntsville, and God bless. So long. Hey, and happy Eclipse Day. I think it's going to be like 1:30-ish here. It'll get a little bit dim. So,
and happy birthday, Rob.
Thank you.
And Deanna.
Deanna, we love you. See you.
Bye.
Bye everybody.
Bye.